All right, this video is going to cover area of trapezoids. With the area of a trapezoid, we need to know that the height of a trapezoid is going to be the perpendicular distance between the bases. So when you look at the trapezoid, you need to look for the right angle to find the height. So here your bases are always going to be parallel. And then where you find the 90-degree angle, this is going to be your height. Your formula, you're going to take the two heights, add them together in parentheses, which means that needs to happen first. Then it will be multiplied by the height, and you're going to take half of that or divide by 2. With the two bases, it doesn't matter which one's 1 and which one's 2, because adding doesn't matter what order the numbers are in. So let's go ahead and start off. With number 1, when you see we've got our two bases, and then here's our height. So plugging into our formula, the two bases, 32 plus 18, outside the parentheses is going to be the height of 16, all over 2. When we complete the numerator, add the bases, multiply by 16, it'll be 800, and then we'll take half of that. So your final area will end up being 400 feet squared, remembering that our units are squared with area. All right, number 2, now we need to look, here are the parallel sides, so these are going to be your bases, and then the 28 being the height. So plugging into our formula, we have the 12 plus the 24 times the height of 28 divided by 2. Everything in the numerator will come out to 1,008. And this divided by 2 will give us 504 yards squared. Number 3, same thing. Here are your bases. Here's your height. Simply plug into the formula, parentheses, add your two bases, 32 plus 50. Outside, we multiply it by the 20, all over 2. Your numerator will come out to 1,640, and we need to take half of that. Final area being 820 meters squared. The last one here, we're going to go ahead and work backwards. We're going to be given the area, we need to find the base, which is right here at X. And with this, we are going to round to the nearest hundredth. So here being base 1 and base 2, 13 being our height, we're going to set the area 177 equal to, we're going to go ahead and plug in our bases, X plus 11. Outside the parentheses, we're going to plug in that 13, all over 2. We can go ahead and distribute the 13 to the X and the 11, but what I'm going to do, we can go ahead and do that now, we can do that afterwards. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the 2 first. I'm going to set this up as a proportion so that when I cross multiply here, I'm just going to have that 13 times the X plus 11. And I'm going to go ahead and write the 13 first so I can see my distribution a little easier. This will all be equal to 177 times 2, which gives us 354. Now I'm going to do my distribution. 13 times X, 13X. 13 times 11 will give me a positive 143. And now you only have your 2 steps left. Go ahead and complete those 2 steps. Making sure that when rounded to the nearest hundredth, we have 16 and 23 hundredths centimeters for the height.